A person has died after being shot by at least one Lakewood police officer early this morning. Police say he was armed and trespassing. Thanks for joining us for 9 News at noon. I'm Sam Shocker. 2 Lakewood police officers answered the call just after 3:30 this morning near Best Buy in the Belmar area. Security told police a man was seen behind the store near Wadsworth and Alaska Drive and was believed to have been trespassing. Once officers arrived, Lakewood police say the man displayed a gun and officers fired at him. That suspect was taken to the hospital where he died. The critical incident response team is investigating, and the 2 officers involved in the shooting are now on mandatory leave. We are still waiting to learn the identity of the man who Adams County Sheriff's deputies say they shot and killed Saturday night. Deputies say they were doing a welfare check at a home near Federal and Highway 36 when a man with an axe or a similar weapon approached them. Investigators say the deputies told him several times to drop it, but when he wouldn't, they shot him. He died later at a hospital. Aurora Police plan to give an update this afternoon on their investigation into a Thanksgiving Day shooting with their officers. They were called to an apartment complex near Sable in Kentucky for a man who was firing shots in their parking lot. They say that the man would not drop the weapon and fired several shots at officers before they shot him. Police expect him to survive, and we'll have the details from the news conference during our afternoon newscasts. A bar in Greeley is currently closed until further notice after the general manager was shot early Saturday morning. Weiler's pub owner, Newt Weiler, says the suspect was in the bar earlier Friday night and got into a fight with someone else. Weiler says the shooter came back at closing time and started firing shots from outside the building. Police tracked the alleged shooter, 32-year-old Jimmy Cazares, to his home and arrested him. Both police and Weiler say the victim is expected to survive her injuries. Aurora Police have spent the last week looking for the driver who smashed into a home last weekend and then drove off.
I mean, it's kind of hard to think about what would have happened to me. I mean, I'm just thankful that it didn't happen to me.
And that crash a week ago yesterday left a gaping hole, as you can see, in the home just off I-225 and 6th Avenue. The resident says he stepped out of the house to grab some food 1 minute before a driver slammed into it. The car went straight into his bedroom where he had been sitting in his bed moments before. A second home was also damaged in the crash. The family has since set up a fundraiser to cover costs while they wait for their repairs. If you'd like to help, we have more information on our website at 9news.com. 3 first responders are recovering today from injuries they got while helping the people whose home in Centennial caught on fire yesterday. South Metro Fire says the home on South Gibraltar Lane near Foxhill Park caught fire just before noon. Firefighters got everyone out safely, even 2 children who 2 Arapahoe County deputies saved from the backyard. Arapahoe County Sheriff's officials say the 2 deputies had to be treated for smoke inhalation afterward. Also, a firefighter was sent to the hospital to be checked out, but we haven't learned any more about those injuries. 1 dog and 5 cats are unaccounted for. There's no word what caused the fire. Well, it is a beautiful day out there. Look at that picture. And we're expecting above average temperatures. Not bad for the first few days of December. Joining me now, meteorologist Keely Chalmers with our 9 News Weather Impact team.
Yeah, well, good morning, good afternoon, I guess now. Temperatures are certainly going to be a few degrees warmer than where we should be for this time of the year. Our normal high is right around 46 degrees. Our forecast high for today, 50 degrees, and we are on our way. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous afternoon as we take a look at I-70. This is the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels. No problem driving up to the mountains to make some turns today. We have got dry and quiet weather. We're 46 degrees at DIA. The winds are light. Taking a look at our live radar, we're quiet, and we're going to stay quiet for the next several days. Current temperatures, we're looking mainly 30s and 40s across the plains right now. 21 in Kremlin. We're at 28 degrees in Eagle. Grand Junction checking in at 43 degrees. So look at your forecast for today. Nothing but sunshine as we head through the day. We're going to make it up to about 50 degrees, which is our forecast high by 2 o'clock, staying at 50 by 3, and then starting to cool down by 4 o'clock. And we are remaining clear as we head into the evening hours. Mostly sunny today, 50 degrees. Winds will be light. We are looking mainly 40s to right around 50 degrees across the plains, 30s, 40s in the high country. And a look at your weather headlines for this Monday. Sunshine, it will persist through most of the week. Warm week ahead. How about a near 60 day and a storm system moving in, not until the weekend, but I'll have more on that. And when we might see some precipitation coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
Keely, thank you. New data shows online shoppers spent $10.8 billion on Black Friday sales. And today, it is Cyber Monday, in case you didn't know, a day that's also expected to bring in billions of dollars in sales. And as Brian Chung reports, retailers are trying to entice shoppers with deep discounts on plenty of high-ticket items.
Cyber Monday is in full swing, with millions of consumers looking to score big online.
Cyber Monday is low-key where it's at.
The annual extravaganza on track to be the single biggest shopping day online this year, driving a record $13.2 billion in spending, up more than 6% from last year. Experts say to expect the deepest discounts on electronics and apparel. Mega retailers on Cyber Monday are offering some of their lowest prices yet. Our NBC News holiday price tracker followed the prices of several items over the last few months, finding that these AirPods Pros and this coffee maker are at their cheapest prices since at least July. Experts say the long list of Cyber Monday bargains are poised to cap off a strong weekend of holiday shopping.
Does that point to potentially another record-breaking day for the e-commerce focused Cyber Monday?
Yeah, and Cyber Monday tends to be the strongest online shopping day of the year, so I would not be surprised to see some records broken.
Latest numbers show that retail sales on Black Friday rose more than 3% from 2023. And while plenty of folks turned out to their local malls to do some in-store shopping, Americans increasingly opted to shop online on Black Friday, leading to a record $10.8 billion in online sales.
People definitely laid back in their PJs and did a bunch of shopping on Black Friday.
Some of this year's hot sellers: makeup and skincare sets, hair products, and Bluetooth speakers. And if you didn't quite make it all the way down your list just yet, you may be in luck. Today could be your best time to buy.
I know my son's been bothering me for another gaming system. So,
Is he going to get one?
We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah,
we'll
if
see.
the deal is right.
If the deal is right.
And yesterday was the busiest air travel day ever in the U.S. The Transportation Security Administration says 3.08 million people were screened at airports across the country. The previous record, set July 7th, was 3.01 million passengers screened.